Hello dears, today we are going to discuss the topic logarithmic function of a complex variable. Logarithm of a complex number. For a complex number z not equal to 0 and theta is any argument of that complex number z, we can define the logarithm of that complex number z as ln z is equal to log of mod z plus I into theta plus 2n pi for n is equal to 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 etc. Actually here it is not defined for z is equal to 0, and if theta is any argument of z, then log z is defined as log to the base log of mod z to the base e plus I into theta plus 2n pi, where log to the base e is nothing but that is the real natural logarithm of the mod z. Okay, we know the mod z is a real number, so this is log to the base e is nothing but a real natural logarithm of the this modulus of z. Okay, so we have actually theta is any argument of z. So this function we cannot say we cannot use the word function actually, because it is a as n varies from 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 etc. This has infinitely many values. Okay, so ln z is a multiple valued function. It is a multiple valued function. For example, if n equals 0, then we have ln z equal to log mod z plus I theta. If ln is equal to if n equal to 1, then we have plus I into theta plus 2 pi. Uh, then n equal to 2 I into theta plus 4 pi etc. Okay, this is because we know exponential functions uh, are periodic functions. Okay, that is because that is why this has infinitely many point values. So the log z is a multiple valued function. Multiple valued function. Actually, this definition is derived from the fact that log z is a or logarithm is the inverse process of or inverse function of the exponential function. Okay, because we have w equal to ln z if z is equal to e to the power w. From this we can derive this equation or formula. Okay, when we replace z by x plus iy and w by u plus iv, then we have this. So this is equal to e power u into e power iv. We know e power iv is nothing but cos v plus I sin v, right? So which is equal to e power u into cos v plus I into e power u into sin v, right? So this is x plus iy. So from this we get x equal to e power u cos v and y equal to e power u sin v, equating the real and imaginary parts. So our aim is to find u and v uh, to find w. W equal to u plus iv. So we have to find u and v. So we can solve these two equations for u and v. Okay. So from this we can write we have x square plus y square is nothing but, from this x square plus y square will be what? E power 2u into cos square v plus y square is e power 2u into sine square v, right? So this is equal to, taking e power 2u outside, we get cos square v plus sine square v. But we have cos square v plus sine square v is 1, so this is equal to e power 2u equal to x square plus y square. We know x square plus y square is nothing but mod z whole square, or it is r square, right? So it is mod z whole square. So from this we get this is actually e power u whole square. Okay, so from this we have e power u equal to mod z. So we have, this is actually mod z is a real value, real number. So u equal to log of mod z to the base e. Okay, that is u here. So we have, this is w equal to u plus iv. So w equal to ln z, which is equal to u plus iv, for u equal to log mod z. Now to find v from these two equations, uh, just divide y by x. We know which is y by x is equal to tan v. So from this we get v equal to tan inverse of y by x, or equal to tan inverse of y by x, which is argument of z itself, right? So we can write this is the argument of z. If theta is any argument, then we can write this is some theta plus 2n pi. Okay, if theta is any argument, so we can replace v by this, and u by log e to the base z. So this is the derivation of this function. Ln z is equal to log mod z plus I into theta plus 2n pi. Okay, so here the important thing is that since the argument of z is not unique, it has infinitely many values. The function log z, or logarithmic function, is a multiple valued function. Okay, that is, we have ln z is equal to log of mod z plus I into theta plus 2n pi, if theta is an argument of z, right? Now if we are using the uh, principal value of this argument, okay, we know the principal value of the argument is lies between minus pi to pi. That is, if theta lies between minus pi to pi, okay, then we know the this argument of z is unique, and it is called, it is denoted by this, and it is called the principal argument. Okay, that is, the principal argument is denoted by this capital arg z, and if the theta minus pi to pi, it is called the principal argument. If we are using this principal argument here, then it will be, this log function will be a single valued function, because this argument is a single valued single function or single value. So in that case, this log function is a single valued function, and it is denoted by, and at that case we will get the principal value. Ln z, capital Ln z, is equal to log mod z plus I into capital arg z. Okay, so this is actually a single valued function, because here we are treating only one value of the argument, uh, and the argument lies between minus pi to pi. Okay, so if we are using that argument or principal argument, then the logarithmic function will be a single valued function, and in that case this is called this value of this logarithmic function is called principal value, principal value of log z. Okay, of ln z. Okay, so this is a single valued function, and this is multiple valued function for the n is equal to 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, etc. So this is the principal value is this case when the n is equal to 0. When n equal to 0, we have this is I into theta, and theta lies between minus pi to, if theta lies between minus pi to pi, then it is called our capital argument of z, and that is principal value. So principal value of z is nothing but this. Okay, now actually in this case, in the case of logarithmic function, we know this is a infinitely, it is a collection of infinitely many function, logarithmic function. That is, it is a multiple valued function, and it is a collection of infinitely many logarithmic functions when n varies from 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2, etc. Okay, that is when n equals 0, it is a single function, and n equal to 1 it's another function, n equal to 2 it's another function, etc. So as n varies from 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2, etc., it is a multiple valued function, or it is an infinite collection of logarithmic functions. Okay, so in that case, this principal part is called principal branch of LNZ. This is called actually LNZ is called principal branch of LNZ. Okay, it is principal called principal branch of LNZ, or principal logarithmic function, or it is called principal logarithmic function. Okay. So we can use the word logarithmic function for both this and this for now onwards. Okay, we can use the word logarithmic function for this function and this function. This is actually a single valued function. It is the principal branch, or principal logarithmic function. Okay, so we can use the logarithmic function as f of z is equal to ln z, or f of z is equal to capital L in Z. We can use the word the logarithmic function for both of these functions. Okay, now we can do a problem. Find the value of uh, ln of minus 2. ln of minus 2. Actually here z is minus 2. So we know z equal to minus 2 is nothing but here, right, the negative real axis. So this will be minus 2. So we know ln of z is equal to log of mod z plus I argument z, or I theta plus 2n pi, where theta is any argument of z. Here z is equal to minus 2. So from this we can write ln of 2. This is z actually. ln of 2 is equal to, sorry, this is minus 2. ln of minus 2 is equal to log mod minus 2, actually z I used, plus I into. Now what is theta here actually? Theta is the argument of minus 2. Here is minus 2 is this. So we have the angle is pi, right? Angle is pi. So this is theta equal to pi. So pi plus 2n pi. Okay, pi plus 2n pi. So this will be the log function ln of, that is ln of minus 2 is equal to, we have log mod minus 2 is equal to log mod 2, that is log 2, that is 0.6932. We will obtain this by from calculator, plus I into pi plus 2n pi. Okay, so this is the value of log minus 2. Now what about ln minus 2? That is the principal value of ln log minus 2. If we need to find this, we can write this question as we can change the question as find the value of ln minus 2 and ln minus 2. Now we have ln minus 2 is nothing but we are using the argument as principal argument. Principal argument means theta lies between minus pi to pi. Okay, so we have here actually argument is, this is argument of theta, argument of we have argument of minus 2 is nothing but this is pi, right? So this is lies between minus pi to pi, that is we can, that is this is capital argument, this is equal to capital arg minus 2. Okay, so this is equal to log of mod minus 2 plus I into capital arg of minus 2. So capital arg of minus 2 is plus pi itself. So this is equal to log of mod minus 2 is nothing but, from this we get 0.6932 plus I arg minus 2 is pi, so I pi or pi I. So this will be uh, principal value of log minus 2. Okay. Next example is, what about this? Find the value of uh, ln of I and principal value of ln of I. Okay, find the value of this I. So what is I? We know I is here, right? So this is I. So we have the argument is pi by 2. Clear? So if you are taking the argument of I is equal to pi by 2, this is belongs to minus pi and minus pi pi. So this is equal to argument of I itself also. This is also the principal argument, because this pi by 2 belongs to minus pi to pi. Okay, so for this ln I is nothing but uh, log of modulus of I plus I into theta plus 2n pi. Here actually argument of z plus, or argument of I plus 2n pi. Okay, so this is equal to log mod I, means mod I is log 1, so log 1 plus I into arg I is nothing but pi by 2 plus 2n pi. Okay, so this is nothing but log 1 is 0, we know this is 0 plus I into pi by 2 plus 2n pi. Clear? So this is I into pi by 2 plus 2n pi. So this is the value of log I. Now what is the principal value of log I? So that is uh, ln of I means, just replace, just use the principal argument here. So we know the principal argument is pi by 2 itself, so we don't use 2 and pi. So this is nothing but I into pi by 2, or from this we can write log mod I plus I into arg I. So this is log mod I is 0 plus from this I into pi by 2. So this is nothing but I pi by 2. Clear? So this is the difference between the multiple valued function lni and the principal value. Okay. One more example we have to do is find the value of ln of minus 1 minus I. Okay, on minus 1 minus I, and find the value of the principal value of the logarithmic function at the point minus 1 minus I. Okay, now here actually we know ln of minus I minus, sorry, minus 1 minus I is nothing but it is log of mod z. Mod z means mod minus 1 minus I plus I into, what is argument of minus 1 minus I? Actually here minus 1 minus I means minus the point minus 1 minus 1 1, right? Sorry, minus 1 minus 1. So this is minus 1, and this minus 1 will be this here. This will be the point. So we have the argument is, this is pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 4 pi by 4, and 5 pi by 4. So this will be 5 pi by 4. Okay, so argument of minus 1 minus I is 5 pi by 4. So this is plus 5 pi by 4 plus 2n pi. Clear? 5 pi by 4 plus 2n pi. So what is the modulus of minus 1 minus I? This is log of square root of 1 square plus 1 square. So square root of 2 plus I into 5 pi by 4 plus 2n pi. Okay, so this is the value of ln of minus 1 minus I. Now what is the principal value? Is it same or this? My question is, the principal value is this log root 2 plus I into 5 pi by 4 or not? because 5 pi by 4 is does not lie between minus pi pi, because minus pi pi means this is the point minus pi, minus pi pi is this, minus pi to pi is this, from here to here. Okay, actually this is 5 pi by 4. So 5 pi by 4 is does not lies between minus pi and pi. Okay, so it is actually so this is not the capital argument of or a principal value of this. So this is not equal to arg z, arg minus 1 minus I, because this is does not belongs to minus pi to pi. So to make the angle belongs to minus pi pi, we have to subtract this angle by 2 pi. That is 5 pi by 4 minus 2 pi is nothing but 5 pi minus 8 pi, that is minus 3 pi by 4. Okay, so this will be the principal argument. Okay, or we can find this uh, principal argument by uh, calculating the angle negatively. That is, here from this is the angle 0, this is pi by 4, this is 2 pi by 4, and this is 3 pi by 4. Okay, this is minus 3 pi by 4. Clear, this is 0, this is minus pi by 4, minus 2 pi by 4, and minus 3 pi by 4. Okay, so negatively we are calculating the angle negatively, so we'll get minus 3 pi by 4. So this angle is, we can say this angle is pi by 4 or minus 3 pi by 4. So minus 3 pi by 4 lies between minus pi and pi. So uh, this will be minus 3 pi by 4 will be the principal argument. So we can use to find the principal value of the logarithmic function, we can use this principal argument here. So this is nothing but log square root of minus 2 plus I into the principal argument, our argument of z. Argument of z means minus 1 minus I, which is equal to log root 2 is only already know, log root 2 plus we can find the value of log root 2 from the calculator, plus I into argument of this is nothing but minus pi by 4, minus 3 pi by 4. Clear, so we can write this as log root 2, log root 2 is nothing but 0.3466 minus 3 pi by 4 into I. I hope it is clear to you. Thanks for watching.